Namaste, Cancers and Cancer Risings, and welcome to Soul Horoscope Super Scopes. My name is Christopher Witecki. I'm your sensei to serious joy, and I believe there are 11 steps to serious joy, and no matter what your sign is, you're good at one of them. And when you're a Cancer or Cancer Rising, you're a natural born step 2. Step 2 is I feel. Cancers feel you. Cancer Risings feel you too. And it's a real pleasure, by the way, to be cared for by a Cancer. I was raised by one, so I really appreciate that concern. But things are actually changing for you right now, Crabs. You're making a powerful change this week, and this is a change that you've been working up to for a long, long time. I'm going to describe it. It's basically a shift in what you believe. Now, beliefs ought to be based on what our heart wants to believe, but we often allow other people to talk us into other beliefs. And of course, belief leads to knowledge and leads to wisdom. Before we get there, we're going to remove false beliefs this next week. So there could be some shocks or some surprises for you in parts of your life kind of collapsing that are based on false belief. In other words, things that are operating with parts of belief that your heart doesn't really agree with. So it could be a bit of a tumultuous week. But this has been actually adding up for a long time. First of all, the sun is crossing over Neptune at step 5, which is a kind of profound event. The last time I did this was 1864 during the Civil War. So Abraham Lincoln actually, when Neptune went to step 5, announced that Ulysses S. Grant was going to be the next leader of the Northern armies. So it's a pretty big spiritual shift. It's almost like an early Easter. So expect a holy shift when it comes to what you believe just because of that, Neptune. But there's other stories that have been adding up for a long time. For one, marriage and partnerships. Cancers, Cancer Risings, been changing the way they want to be in marriages since 2009. Finally, Pluto's at 12 degrees. That means you're going to have breakthrough, and that means you're going to have change. So another reason to believe differently, because marriages are changing. By the way, the last time Pluto was there was 1768, the American Revolution. So Cancers and Cancer Risings haven't changed the way they marry since the American Revolution. Then Jupiter's in Cancer, your sign, which is changing the way you act and ending the battles you used to fight and getting rid of the old wars and all that sort of stuff. That's been going on since your last birthday in July. And that is also a reason why beliefs are changing. So you have a new character, you have new marriages, right? And also, I forgot actually the most important one, inner child. With Saturn in Scorpio since the fall of 2012, Cancers and Cancer Risings have been trying to get back on the course of true love, back on the course of what their heart really wants. So that's the other huge cornerstone. So it's your heart wanting something. It's your ego being different. It's marriages being different. These are all the reasons why it's time to believe different if you're a Cancer or a Cancer Rising. Now, believing different means you have to let go of the old stuff. It's our ego that doesn't want to let go of the old stuff. And when your ego fights you, I've got 2 magic words that will make it better. It's okay. All right? The only way to get through this is to say to yourself, it's okay. It is okay. It will be, it is now. Not just will be, it is now. And that is really self-compassion is what I'm trying to say. And with the sun crossing Neptune, something will ask for self-compassion this week. And you must just simply say to yourself, it's okay. So let's look at the week and let's look at why it might not be okay for us to say it's okay. Well, first of all, the breakdowns happen Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So there's some sort of major belief breakdown. This is the sun crossing Neptune. This is a major shift in awareness. This is a miracle in disguise, but in the beginning, it may not look that way. So there's breakdown and I think hardship. The moon is in Sagittarius, so you're super feeling it. And then the moon moves into Capricorn, so it kind of moves into relationships on Love Fest Day. So Love Fest Day is Tuesday. Things will probably feel better. You will probably feel better in your marriage and partnerships. You'll probably feel those going better on Tuesday. That will all add to you helping yourself to believe differently, that life is going to be different. But Mercury is also retrograde, so we got to talk about that. Mercury retrograde means Cancers and Cancer Risings still try to figure out where the line is with people, where the line is with themselves, where they can trust and not trust. And you really won't be clear on that until Thursday. So give yourself a little it's okay on not knowing where to trust. But I do believe you will know that. Then by Friday, you will certainly be clear of what you don't believe in, and you'll be able to light cast that foundation of new belief, or at least fresh plate or clean slate. And that's what light casts will be on Friday, where on Friday we are light casting and manifesting our personal dreams. So Tuesday night is Love Fest, and Friday is light cast to manifest. All right. Now, what about your love life? You're probably asking. Well, I've got answers for you. For the two VQs, which are the very Venus and Cancer ladies and men, the two VQs really are focused on marriage. And this week, you're going to make a big leap in faith as well. Now, you want to respond differently to your marital partners, respond differently to your bosses, to anyone you are aligned with in a marital energetic sense. Respond emotionally differently to these people. Respond according to the new beliefs, not according to the old beliefs. And if you're a 2VQ, which means your Venus was in Cancer at the time of your birth, you really want to also employ whatever beliefs you have, despite what your sun sign might be. So by the way, if you're a lady and you want to know your VQ, come on down to giavenus.me. It's a free social network Facebook group for ladies. If you're not a lady, you can still come down to soulmart.me and we'll help you out with it. And if you want us to watch over you according to your VQ and help you stay in your serious joy, that's giavenus.com. So all these places to go. You know what? There's one place really to know. It's soulmart.me. So if you come down to soulmart.me, we have the Venus quotient videos. I made all these videos that explains what your Venus quotient is, how to figure it out, all this available at soulmart.me under Soul Garden. So all these resources, there's no excuses to step into the it's okay self-compassion and allow your old life to leave and your new life to break free. It's going to be a powerful week, I think, for what your personal beliefs are. One last request, if you're watching on YouTube, would you subscribe to us? All right, I'll see you in 7 days with more. I look forward to seeing you again. The 2VQs, be good to yourself. And until then, live, love, be.